All right, so we have on set with us the Deputy Prime Minister of Jamaica, the Minister of National Security, the Honorable Dr. Chang. How are you?
Fine, and good to have you here in Montego Bay and Harmony Beach in particular.
Yeah, well, looking tonight is looking awesome, Doc.
Best place in Jamaica.
Yes.
Harmony Beach.
Doc, I realize this is really the inaugural staging of the Harmony Beach Park Christmas, well, the tree lighting and the kiddies street. You know, what does this signify for you in Montego Bay?
Well, first of all, the location is excellent, and Harmony Beach signifies a certain change in direction of what we do in infrastructure in the communities.
Right.
It was the first of what we call the green space park development by the government. We're doing what we now call the Independence Park in Portmore, and there was, of course, you might call the Emancipation Park in Kingston.
Yes.
The idea is to create a space where there's indeed harmony. And you realize this beach alone is in the center of Montego Bay, and we have had many problems, but all cross-section of Montego Bay gather here. Professionals, inner city community members, and enjoy time. And this year, for this Christmas street this year, is another good signal of getting the community together in one place in harmony.
Yes.
It's not the first Christmas tree lighting, but 2 years ago we did the parish Christmas tree lighting here. We thought it was the best place. We still, the Sam Sharp Square is still the civic center of the town.
Right.
But this place has to have its own Christmas tree. Besides, it's in my constituency.
Okay. All right. I'm glad you made mention of the constituency, Doc, because you have been a member of parliament for a while. So you would have seen the phases in which this beach park have gone through.
Oh, yes.
You know, how do you see the beach park now, or this space compared to in the past? How is it going really though?
Well, first remember, this was reclaimed land.
Yes.
It used to be a waterfront. In fact, the waterfront and where the road is.
Yes.
We used to come, the library just across the road, and we used to go across here to the beach,
yes.
at the back of the library, behind the Kentucky. And it remained as a vacant reclaimed land for many years. Then we decided we'd do something with it. There are thoughts of building a hotel downtown and various thoughts. But this government decided to do best develop as a center for civic activity and a recreational activity. And I've seen it develop into one of the most beautiful spots. I have to give the UDC full commendation. In fact, at the time, by coincidence, the head of UDC was the one who was trained in architecture.
Yes.
And she helped to design this, and I think it has been an excellent piece of work. Well constructed, fully well designed for the purpose, and the citizens of Montego Bay are really enjoying. But in fact, the citizens all across Jamaica, literally, like every now and again, we at the holiday period, we get Kingstonians coming here, and everybody find Harmony Beach a very nice place to relax, enjoy themselves, and enjoy the beauty of not our North Coast and the quality North Coast beaches that exist. And Harmony Beach is a real central point where I said Jamaicans come together in a way that we hope we can extend nationally.
Yes.
Everybody meets here. I mean, I represent the constituency. I can tell you, I come here this weekend. I was walking through. I haven't been on the beach yet, but I can tell you the entire cross section.
Yes.
And they are here peacefully from any part of Montego Bay, Canterbury, Glendevon, Norwood. Otherwise, they seem to keep the differences out of the area. So it's really one that we can be proud of. Not only I'm proud of it as a member of parliament, a member of the government, but Jamaica can see as a good signal of what we can do other people.
Yes. Doc, I've always heard you talk about the big picture for Montego Bay. Is Montego Bay where you want it as yet in the holistic terms, or we have some way to go?
We have a way to go, but it's on the way.
Yes.
As I told you, I'm on the way from the just completed beam structure for the bridge over the Band River up in Irwin.
Right.
Which is maybe the first real true bridge. It is 200 meters, 180 meters, which is near 200 yards, which is maybe the longest, tallest bridge in Jamaica. But I use the physical to explain it. It is a major new structure, major construction, and that is along the perimeter road, which will end up with also a bypass road for the Long Hill area.
Okay.
So we are laying out the infrastructure that can take expansion. Currently, Montego Bay is almost choking in terms of traffic on the highways that we have. Downtown is still need to be revitalized, although in terms of infrastructure, because downtown never sleep. Montego Bay still,
yes.
As many years ago, I think it was Bargy said, St. James Street, the seat in Jamaica that never sleeps, and it's even worse though. It's busy all night, all day.
Yes.
But there needs to be the work done to raise the profile in terms of the quality of the building and infrastructure. Many years ago, they were attempting to put a Georgian interface on all the buildings. We have to go back there to ensure that we have the true character of all of Montego Bay. There's of course the rehabilitation of the Hart Street railway lane area for residential communities.
Yes.
So there's much to be done, but I think we're now at the foundation of building it.
Awesome.
And once that high perimeter road is finished, you are a young businessman yourself.
Yes,
Look at
yes.
investing in the area.
Yes, yes.
You know, it's really opens up a lot of potential, and a lot of Jamaicans are taking advantage of it.
Doc, we're going to have to bring you back here on BOJTV to talk about Montego Bay, because we could talk, but Doc, you know, I couldn't leave. The viewers don't forgive me. You want to just bring us up to date as it relates to what's happening on the in terms of the ministry and the crime situation, and you know where we are now, closing out that you're going to a new year.
Just summarize again that where we are now is not a bad spot. We're not anywhere near where we want to be yet.
Yes.
But we're at a turning point, I think, and we have said this from the very beginning. Our policy was to build out the police force and give them the resources to be able to deal with all the modern crime activities, both in crime prevention, apprehension and prosecution. And we have gotten to the establishment number of just over 14,000. The officers of the force have in fact trained and retrained individuals to really deal with all aspects of it.
Right.
And this year we should be about 18% below last year, or went down by 8% before. We look to always go below the 1,000 mark, but this year I think we should be just below 1,200 to be a major achievement in terms of numbers, and we look to continue that downward trend in New Year. I find the officer of the force, or the leadership,
right,
and its entire force is having exhibited a very high morale, and they're displaying a high level of professionalism, and therefore have all, I think, in the human resources, and we have to complete the physical resource. They have what is required to take our crime numbers on a sustainable downward trend and really restore the harmony required throughout Jamaica. Okay. I'm very confident. You have some very bright people join the force now. Men and women join the force, not because it's the only job they can get, but because they want to contribute to law enforcement.
Yes.
And I see community responding. It's still early days, but as I said, we're at a good point and much better response to the community and confidence in the force.
All right.
Good to be here. Thank you very much.
All right. Thank you,
Anytime.
Dr. Chang, for speaking to us.
Anytime, my brother.